Today I will be talking about a new Roblox update that will kill the story game genre forever. And despite Roblox has been making a lot of bad updates, this one for sure kill a lot of story games and maybe even the camping series. This update is when your game has had fewer than 100 highly engaged players over the last 60 days. Users under the age of 16 will no longer be able to play it. Now, you may ask, how will this affect story games? If you looked at well-known story games in the past, you will notice that most of them get less than 10 players. If you looked at Space Story, for example, you will find it having only one player. I know a lot of you will say, Space Story is already dead game if it has now one visit. But imagine that you are a player under 16 who is interested in story games, and you aren't able to play a story game with nearly 40 visits that was famous in the past. The problem could also affect the famous story game series Camping, especially Camping 3. According to Roblox, highly engaged players are the players who spend Robux, have Roblox Plus, or do other in-game purchases plus play this game repeatedly. The sad part is most of these story games don't get repetitively played, especially if it is dead. More than half of story game players are new players under the age of 16. There has also been a problem of highly engaged players not getting counted up. It also affects new story games, which could fully limit the genre to only famous old story games. Also, based on what I know, the update has already launched in Australia, Indonesia, the Netherlands, and New Zealand, and that it will be applied everywhere starting from June. Fortunately, though, there are a lot of story games with more than 500 concurrent users and even 1,000 concurrent users, which means that story games like Daycare, Break-In, and Field Trip Z won't be affected at all. Additionally, story games like Airplane 1 might not be affected, though Airplane 2 and 3 could be highly affected. It is ironic, though, that Camping is dying, but the same developer made another story game that could survive this Roblox update. It's definitely looking rough out there for the story game genre, but hopefully our favorite devs can pull through, get the player count up, or just pay the fee to save their games. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Is your favorite game surviving? Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.